For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC25 coins this Christmas, please go and check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down below. Go and check them out. Yes then YouTube, we are back. But first, on this fine Christmas Eve, make sure you do have a Merry Christmas, whatever it is you are doing, and a Happy New Year as well. There won't be an upload tomorrow on Christmas, of course, so this is going to be the last video I upload today on Christmas Eve before Christmas. So yeah, whatever you are doing, whether it is with your family, blah blah blah, with your partner, whatever it is, your kids, make sure you have a Merry Christmas. Now today's video is going to be on the 4-3-2-1, and I know I did bring out a video for this last week, but I've been using it a lot again today in my Foot Champions qualifiers, with me now getting Bobby Charlton from my 15-0 rank 1 rewards last weekend. So I thought, you know what, I absolutely love it, and there have been a few tweaks I have done, and remember the code will be in the last 15 or 20 seconds of the video, and it will also be the top pinned comment as well, so you can just type in the code straight away and get the custom tactics right there on your screen. So it is of course the 4-3-2-1. Remember how overpowered and broken this was last year on FIFA 23, on FC 24, FIFA 23 and FIFA 22 as well. Balanced on the build-up style, but counter is definitely good and a viable option if you want to use that. And then again, I just use 50, which is balanced on the defensive approach. Because of the first time chip through ball meta, you can't really play quite aggressive. Or well, you can, but if you play against someone that does just spam the first time through ball, you're just going to get ripped apart. So that's why I'm now using 50 on the line height. And as we get into the player roles, the striker is going to be on advance, forward and attack. Yes, support is the new one, and that is a good one to use, but when you are using just one striker, like we are in the 4-3-2-1, I feel like we need the advanced forward to be on attack, just so they are further forward and playing like a proper striker. Both the right-sided cam and the left-sided cam are both on shadow striker and attack. Yes, and the reason being, I want them not to really play as cams. I want them to play as centre forwards, like kind of last year on FC 24 with the 4-3-2-1. So both the left-sided cam and the right-sided cam will actually play very close to your striker. It's very nice. And I'm telling you, I was actually shocked when I used this morning in my Foot Champs qualifiers, how good and overpowered I actually really liked this 4-3-2. And it was actually very similar to last FC, 4-3-2-1, which is why I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring out another video on it for today for you. Left-sided central midfielder is then going to be on box-to-box and balance, so they will just literally get forward and help out in the defensive third of the game. The middle central midfielder, though, is going to be on holding and defend. You can use deep line playmaker if you want to, but I prefer holding. It just kind of like shields and protects that back four for us. They won't venture too far from that middle central midfielder spot. Then the right-sided central midfielder is going to be on playmaker and attack. So the right-sided central midfielder will have a lot more license to get forward, and that is because of what I have my right back on, which you will see in a minute. And actually, I will go straight to the right back there, and then the right back is then on fullback and defend. And that's why I use my right-sided central midfielder as the more attack-minded midfielder, because we've got that defensive cover on that right hand side anyway, so I kind of am happy for my right sided central midfielder to go forward. Both the centre backs are just on defender and defend, sorry, nice and simple. And then my left back, very important, my left back is then on attacking wing back and balance. So the left back will really venture forward a lot, and that is why I play with my left-sided central midfielder as a box-to-box, because we've already got that overlapping run on that left-hand side from the fullback. Goalkeeper is then on goalkeeper and balance, and you see with the ball, that is how the team sets itself up. Very similar to last year's FC 24 4-3-2, and I have to admit, this formation, I was shocked using it this morning at how much I enjoyed it and how much of a throwback it was to FC 24's 4-3-2-1. It really is an amazing formation again, especially with now the cams being very good in the game, you know, like Cruyff, Bobby Charlton. There's a lot of new cams in the game now that are very good. And there you see the code right on your screen right there, but remember, it will also be the top pinned comment down in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Remember, spread the love and positivity. Make sure you have a merry Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of the year, so make sure if you, whatever you are doing, family, loved ones, partners, whatever, you have an absolute blast. And I will see you on Boxing Day, probably for my Division Elite Rivals rewards. That will probably be Boxing Day's video. Thank you for watching. Peace out. One love. Merry Christmas.